Please don't make me do this. I'm about to have the worst day ever at Magic Kingdom, and you're making me do it. You have to avoid these things next time you're planning your Walt Disney World trip. No! Planning your Disney World trip is always important. Why? You want to make sure you are making the most of your trip, seeing the things you want to see, tasting the things you want to taste, and doing the things you want to do. So going in with a game plan is super important. We asked our awesome followers on Instagram, what would your worst day at Magic Kingdom look like? We pulled the most popular answers, and now I'm gonna do it. First things first, honk honk. First things first, no Genie Plus. Now, Genie Plus is a service you can purchase on your My Disney Experience app that will help you skip the lines for some of your favorite attractions. You guys have all asked that I don't use any Genie Plus at all today. So if I want to ride any of the attractions, I'm going to have to wait in the actual line, which is going to take up so much time. It doesn't seem like a crazy busy, but I'm here for Rope Drop, which leads me to my other worst day thing ever. Thanks, guys. Why is it called Rope Drop? Because back in the day, literally how they opened the park, there would be this big rope, and then they would drop the rope, and people would be like, yay, I'm in Disney! So a typical rope drop strategy here at Magic Kingdom is to get here roughly around, 8 o'clock, 8:15. Then when the park opens, go to your must-do attraction. Many of you said it, so here I am. Time to rope drop the Hall of Presidents. God bless America. Now, the Hall of Presidents is a celebration of our country's leaders, starting all the way back to George Washington. This is the only place that you can see every single president in animatronic form in front of you. The show is part film, part animatronics, and it does run continuous from park opening to park closing. Okay, so I'm here. Apparently, didn't walk as quickly as I should have, and the next show isn't for another 15 minutes. Now, the Hall of Presidents is about a 22-minute show, and then with that being, I still have to wait maybe 15 before the next show. Now, this whole attraction is actually dedicated to Walt Disney because Walter Elias Disney, loved American history. I mean, one of his first big animatronics was Abraham Lincoln, which, if you're a West Coaster, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln was a huge deal over there. And when I say West Coaster, I obviously mean the Great Disneyland. It's quiet in here. I'll come out here so I can talk to you guys a little louder. Woo! Now, no disrespect to Hall of Presidents whatsoever, or anybody who loves Hall of Presidents. Why this is not ideal, because Hall of Presidents doesn't usually have a long wait. So if you're trying to rope drop something, if you're going to start your day off with something, an attraction that has typically a long wait, so if you're going to start your day off with something, make sure it's a must-do for you. Officially out of Hall of Presidents. All right, we pulled another submission from you about having a worst day ever here at Magic Kingdom, and that was, don't bring a backpack with essentials. Now, I had to bring a backpack because of the camera, and if I lost the camera, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Having a backpack with like your basic essentials is important for your Disney day. Just for a couple reasons. Because Disney considers itself to be a luxury theme park, you're paying luxury prices for, sunscreen or sunglasses, things like that. It's not going to be, like going to CVS and buying a cheap pair of sunglasses for $6. There's no way you're going to find a pair of sunglasses for anything less than $12 or $13 here. But specifically, if you have anything of value that you do not want to lose, it's really tough to just have it hanging around your pockets. Now, currently, right now, empty. There's nothing in here other than the camera case. All right, let's go to our next worst stop. This was submitted by actually a lot of people, and it was just go to Tom Sawyer's Island. A specific amount of time they said, go to Tom Sawyer Island for a full hour. So we're gonna go to Tom Sawyer Island. Now, Tom Sawyer Island is literally exactly what it says. It is an island inspired by the classic story of Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn. You can find moments from those stories scattered around all throughout the island. But what's interesting about this island is that because it is an island, the only way to get there, to and from, is this raft. You have to get on a raft to get to Tom Sawyer's Island. So they opened up the gates just a little bit early so that way they could get us here by 11 o'clock. So it is officially 11 o'clock, which means my time begins now. Hanging out here for an hour. Let's see what there is to do. Tom Sawyer Island Explore map. Now, there are actually some pros and cons about Tom Sawyer's Island. Because it's the worst day ever, I'll give you some of the cons first. But because you have to take a raft to and from, it is kind of a huge time suck. It's not something you can just, you know, pop on over to see real quick and walk around. It's kind of an ordeal. Another con, which is more of an opinion con, Tom Sawyer isn't really a relevant Disney IP anymore, intellectual property. It's just not. However, there are some kind of pros to Tom Sawyer Island. For example, if you want to get away from the crowds, there's not a lot of people here, and it's a nice kind of place to just get away from all the people, the anxiety of all the people, and just kind of be at one with nature for a second. And there are some kind of cool places to explore. So if you need to let your crazy child burn off some energy, I say, like, bring him to Tom Sawyer's Island, let him just go ham. Let him go bonkers. All right, let's do some exploring. Man, I really don't like the way that it sounds in here. Like, it's not, stay away. Hello? You see in here? Oh, that's cool. You get a fun little, actually a really close-up view of the Liberty Bell. And it takes you all around Tom Sawyer's Island. You get like a different view of Frontierland and even behind Tom Sawyer's Island, which you can only see if you take the Liberty Bell. Fort Langhorne. What's fun about this, they actually have some like actual animatronics in here. Anybody for a game of checkers? I'm still freaked out by the cave. I'm like, any second that guy could turn around and talk to me. And then there's the guardhouse. Ooh. How you doing in there, little buddy? All right, looks like we only got 22 minutes left. It's not bad. Crossing the bridge. Hey, whoa, all right, here we go. Whoa, okay. Yep, this is not ideal. I feel like everybody in the Haunted Mansion queue is just laughing at me. Like, look at that guy in the tracksuit trying to cross a bridge. Yeah, we got some families out here like who brought their food with them from home, or packed food from the resort or whatever. There's these really nice picnic tables that are super quiet, get away from the crowd, and you can just like have a nice little picnic out here. That's awesome. Oh, little play area. Welcome to Tom Sawyer's Scavenger's Fort. And just a safety reminder, it is incredibly important to read the signs when they say warning. This is still Florida. Lots of moisture in the air, which does attract some sort of wildlife from time to time. So it says stay away from the water because there's a potential for gators. I think there's one more cave that I need to explore. Is that it? So keep a sharp eye out and don't stop for nothing. Yep, already hate this. Just because I'm by myself, can't see anything. All right. Oh no, this is like my nightmare. This is it, this is my nightmare. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's the light. Okay. And just like that, our time has come to an end. All right, got off the raft at 12:06. Now it's time to do another worst day ever thing that you guys submitted on Instagram. We're heading to Fantasyland. 99.99% positive it's going to be a insanely long wait. Because this attraction is notorious for having the longest wait in the park, and I'm not quite sure why. 90. Oh, that's not bad. I can mess with 90. Now, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a family-style coaster with a 38-inch height requirement that takes you through the Seven Dwarfs' actual mines. You see them mining jewels and gems, and it leads you all the way to Snow White's cottage. Now, the ride vehicle is kind of cool for this because it does swing back and forth. It's almost like a cradle, if you will. However, I don't understand why this attraction always has the highest wait time in Magic Kingdom. You're not on the ride for very long, and it is a family-style coaster. Not a lot happens. There's not a lot of thrill to it, and yes, it is accessible to a lot of different families just because it is a family-style coaster, but I'm still shocked by it. All right, I've approximately been in line for 20 minutes, and I'm here. Line's moving pretty decently. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a little bit of an interactive queue. We finally made it to this first couple gemstones, this little pile of gemstones. I'm barely getting any service in here, and I'm like, oh, I still have to get inside. This might be more than a 90-minute wait. Oh man. All right, I've officially been in line for a full hour, and I'm still outside. That's why we need GD Plus. We got the lightning lane. I should have rope dropped this. Oh, we finally made it inside. Okay, everybody spin the barrels. Wow, not bad at all. It is 1:51, which means we've been in line for exactly 89 minutes. All right, we got the back row all to ourselves. All right, can't confirm. That was probably the most fun I've had on that attraction. I think maybe because I was in the back row. Is it still worth 100 minutes? Not in my opinion. However, for family coasters, it is a solid family coaster. How can this day we get better? It can't, because it's the worst day ever. Okay, here we go. Next one. Now, there are many classic snacks to get at the Magic Kingdom. You know, you got your Mickey pretzels, your premium ice cream bar, your popcorn, and then you got your exclusive snacks. You've given me the snack and the attraction, but now I know I have to do both of them back to back. And probably one of the most controversial snacks at the Magic Kingdom, or maybe Walt Disney World altogether, is the turkey leg. Now, you can actually grab a turkey leg at a couple different locations here at Magic Kingdom, but I'm here at the Liberty Square Market. Now, Liberty Square Market is literally in the heart of Liberty Square. So we're gonna grab your turkey leg, your Mickey pretzels, any kind of fruit, and of course your normal bottled beverages like Coke. Now that we're in the middle of the day, you can see it is a pretty busy day. Not only are the rope droppers here, but the people who slept in are here, and the midday people are starting to arrive as well. Now, the turkey leg is literally just a big stick of meat. I actually have no other words to describe. It's turkey. It's in the shape of a leg that was once on a turkey. And people love it, and people also hate it. Me, I am not a fan of the turkey leg, which is why this is a part of my worst day ever. The submission that was given to me was eat a turkey leg and then immediately ride Astro Orbiter. So I'm going to start working on this as we travel back to Tomorrowland to ride Astro Orbiter. All right, but first I guess we should probably try it before we try it and review it so you guys know how I feel about it in real time. All right. It's greasy, and it's exactly what it tastes like. Just turkey on a stick. Theme park classics are not everyone's favorite. So try different things, try new things. You might enjoy things that other people don't enjoy. Don't be afraid to experience new things, but it's okay if you don't like it, because sometimes it's just not your thing. That's okay. All right, it looks like Astro Orbiter is a 40-minute wait. I can eat my turkey leg until I get to the elevator, which takes you up to the actual attraction above. It's the worst day ever! I surprisingly love Astro Orbiter. It looks like a flat ride, which is like a Dumbo-style attraction that just kind of spins you around. But because of how high up it is, and the speed is quicker than you think it is, when I got in line, it actually changed to 45 minutes. It is now 2:30. I've been in line for about 2 minutes. So we'll call it 2:28. Let's see how long it actually takes. Wow, we're already here. Okay, great. Looks like it was only a 20-minute wait. All right, I was able to finish the turkey leg just in time. I expected the line to be a little bit longer, so I had more time to finish the turkey leg. I did not. So we'll see what happens. Okay, whoa. Right, I'm at the top. I'm having a great time, I think. At the castle! That was a lot of fun. All right, it was not as long as it said it was gonna be, and I don't feel as bad as I thought I would, eating a turkey leg and then immediately riding Astro Orbiter. But it looks like we only have one more thing left. Worst day ever at Magic Kingdom list. Back to Fantasyland we go. Here I am in Fantasyland. No, it's not Peter Pan's flight. You all want me to ride It's a Small World as many times as I can within an hour. It's a Small World is a slow-moving boat dark ride attraction that takes you through many different scenes and countries where they still sing It's a Small World, that classic song, It's a Small World after all. But it's in different languages to really represent the culture and country that they're trying to portray. A bunch of miniaturized dolls tell the story of that country, and it is a Disney classic. Now, it is currently a 30-minute wait, which means I'll probably only get to ride it twice in a row, but you never know. I'm not sure about this, but we might have the opportunity to ride it 3 times. We'll see what happens. Well, I've only been in line for about 10 minutes, which means I'm gonna get to ride this multiple times. And they put me in the front row. Wanted to reward me because they knew what I was about to go through. All right, here we go. Okay, update. I'm walking out of Fantasyland right now because I didn't get a chance to do it as many times as I could in an hour because the attraction, something happened and it broke down while I was like literally on the end of the attraction, and I had to sit in that boat listening to that song for like 25 minutes. And that brings us to the end of our worst day ever at Magic Kingdom. Now, even though all of these worst day ever things were submitted by you, did I actually have the worst day? I don't know if I would call this the worst day ever. I still rode I still rode 2 great attractions, not in the most ideal way. Even the beginning of my day, it wasn't bad. It just started off kind of slow and melancholy. So it wasn't the worst day. It just definitely was not a great day. I definitely should have had a better rope drop strategy. Genie Plus definitely should have been an option for me today. I wasted a lot of time in line and just kind of meandering about Tom Sawyer's Island. Overall, just a weird day. But now you know, hopefully, you'll avoid these things next time you're planning your Walt Disney World trip. So if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Now go watch Emma have the worst day ever at Hollywood Studios. Bye.